Hello, fellow professionals. I am so excited to share with you information about Jack Winn Pro Diamond Lightening Powder. My name is Jack Winn. I founded a hair color company called Jack Winn Pro. Today we're talking about Diamond Lightening Powder. It's a really interesting technology. It's the lightest and the brightest of all the lifts that we have in Jack Winn Pro lighteners. In fact, I believe it's the lightest lift I've ever seen come out of a lightener. One of the other things that's incredible and interesting technology about the Diamond Lightening Powder is it has the ability to tone at a level 9 and 10. So cutting yellow at a level 9 and 10 and a little bit at a level 8. Now, it doesn't mean that's the only time you're going to choose Diamond Lightening Powder. You may choose this product when you're trying to lift out layers of really dark tint, like a level 1, 2, or 3 tint. And you might know in your heart you're not going to lift it up all the way to a 9 to get that neutralization of yellow. But what's awesome is you'll be able to lift it lighter than any other lightening powder, but you know in situations where you can really lift 9 levels, you'll be able to use Diamond Lightening Powder to neutralize yellow. So let me give you an example. If you're lifting someone who's a level 1 or 2 up to a 9 who has non-color treated hair that's going to lighten easily, you'll be able to get that level 1 or 2 all the way up to a 9 or 10 and cut yellow at that level 9 or 10. Some interesting things about the way the technology works when you're talking about the neutralization of the yellow, it's a timed release toning technology. So when you go to mix the product, which I'll show you in just a moment, you'll see that it turns violet straight away, which is cool, but that's not actually the violet that's doing the work. Think about these direct dye violet pigments as peanut M&Ms. So a peanut M&M has that hard candy shell and chocolate, but the peanut is in the middle. So think about that hard candy shell and the chocolate as the lightening powder. And as that lightening powder works and it gets cannibalized by the activator, that direct dye is exposed, and that direct dye can then drive into the hair in the later stages of the lightening process. What's really cool is that you've probably experienced this as a professional. When you're removing direct dyes from the hair with lightener, sometimes you'll notice you drive them in further. That's exactly what's happening with Diamond Lightener. You're driving that direct dye in really deep so it really lasts and really neutralizes yellow. A lot of people have asked me, how long is this toning going to last in the hair? I know for sure it will last until their next lightening service. And at that time, if you're using Diamond Lightener again, you're gonna get that toning power again in that lightening service. So really fun technology, time released, because that lightening powder has encapsulated that direct dye. As the direct dye processes, that direct dye is exposed and it gets deep into the hair. So really fun. Some pro tips with Diamond Lightener. I love it in packets with 10 volume activator. Really great tool in packets. It's gonna get you really light in packets. If you need that extra lift in packets, you could go with 20, 30, or 40. I've just found most of the time 10 volumes doing the job for me. It's not safe on scalp, but a lot of people use it when doing global applications of lightener. They'll use our original Brilliant Lightener on scalp and then put diamond through the ends to get that extra lift through the ends on that older hair that's already keratinized or already hard and more difficult to lighten. But on that new growth in the heat zone where the hair's not quite as keratinized, where it's a little bit softer, it's really easy to get it light with our original Brilliant Lightening Powder, which is safe on scalp. But you can put diamond through the ends on that hair that's harder to lift, so you get that extra lightening through the lift. So great way to use it as a global application of lightener, but definitely not safe on scalp, so keep it away from scalp when you're talking about those global applications of lightener. Let's get to mixing ratios. You wanna mix Diamond Lightener 1 part powder to 2 parts activator. Now, a lot of people have asked me, can you mix it 1-to-1? You can mix it 1-to-1 if you want. Can I mix it 1 to 1.5? Yes, you can mix it 1 to 1.5. But as a manufacturer, we're telling you, we recommend it 1 part powder to 2 parts activator. 2 fun facts. The hair will stay healthier when you're mixing it 1 part powder to 2 parts activator, and you'll save yourself a lot of money because the product's just gonna go further. At Jack Winn Pro, our mission is to return profits to hairdresser and take care of hairdressers. And one of the ways we do that is by making our products super concentrated so these products last you an absolutely long time. I've pre-measured this lightening powder. I'm not gonna pre-measure my activator, but I wanna show you the consistency. I like mixing it with a brush. You can whisk it if you choose. It'll aerate the product a little bit more, but I love mixing it with a brush. I'm gonna show you. You can see that powder started off white, and as I mix it, you're gonna see it kind of turn violet. I'm gonna take a look and then I'll show y'all. So it went from white to that really, really light violet. And this is the case with all of our lighteners. If you just take a few minutes and breathe, you'll notice it will thicken up as it sits in that bowl. So we got it to like no drip in just a few seconds, and it'll thicken up. By the time you walk to your station, you'll have a beautiful consistency with Diamond Lightener. As you mix it, that 1 to 2, it may feel too thin as you mix it, but I promise you, by the time you arrive to your station to do your client, you just walk that. And if you're an independent hairdresser and you mix right next to your client, I say just take a second to breathe and clean up your tray, and that thickness will be right there for you. You can see it really thickened up pretty quickly. This beautiful violet toning technology to really eliminate the yellow. Guys, I'm so excited about this technology. I know that you're gonna get the maximum lift out of this lightener that you've ever seen before, and to have the ability to neutralize yellow at a level 9 or 10 is incredible. It's groundbreaking technology. We're really excited for you to get Diamond Lightener in your hands.